Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. How's everyone doing today? I hope everyone's staying warm and able to be comfortable. In this video, I would like to do Seriously Serious All Out Battle Stage 8 with one or more of these three missions. Either with a full Extreme Typings team or with androids or with android/Cell Saga. So arguably enough, this team does fulfill all of those conditions. However, I don't think it's possible because I really don't have anyone who can survive in slot 1. Unless I get good RNG on the amount of orbs for this tech cell, I don't think I can survive in slot 1. He doesn't have this 20% damage reduction when there is a super class enemy. If I get a lot of Rainbow Key Spheres, yes, I can get some damage reduction there. I am going to be kind of stuck with this Android 16 as the best viable option as a friend leader, because this cell, whilst he has a 50% chance to evade, he doesn't have this 2 or more enemies, he doesn't have this 3 or more enemies. He has 17% damage reduction, but yeah, it's not a lot, and it's not going to be very much versus this physical cell. That super attack is a major killer. Well, I can go rambling on about this for days, but let's hop in. Okay, so this team has some serious potential to being able to complete this, and this is 3 missions. This is all extreme types, this is Android Cell Saga and Androids as well. However, it requires an enormous amount of RNG. And I mean enormous amount of RNG. Nearly impossible levels of RNG here. He dodges the normal, right? Now there's the, oh, this is the first time in 5 runs that this cell has dodged a super attack. The first time. I was gonna say, like, you need to dodge. Okay. That is a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. But the good news is that I have a full heal next turn. A full heal. And then turn 3, I have a Ghost Usher. Turn 4, I have the active skill from Android 16. Okay. Okay. So he's healing first, which is really good. Problem is the super attack and the subsequent AoE. Let's see if I can muster up a decent amount of orbs here. It's not a lot, but I can get a bunch of orbs here. Okay, so that is 24% damage reduction there. Should be fine on the AoE. But that's a lot more damage than I was expecting. I was hoping it would be closer to 100,000. 150,000 is not what I would like. That is nice, though. That crit there was very nice. Remember, we got to get to 250 million health. Okay, that's respectable. That is definitely respectable. Crit. Nice. And lowering attack and an additional super attack. Yes. Yes. Okay. And like another crit. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. So I'm not going to leave anything up to chance here. Not even close. I am ghost ushering and that's it. Done. I am ghost ushering and done. Let's do this. Alright. If I'm talking about this, so this is 10 orbs. This, he's also going after that. That's not necessary. Yeah, let's go after this. Let's do this. Okay. I was hoping to save these orbs for the androids, but this will do just fine as well. Alright. Crits and additional super attacks, please. Here's a crit. That's an additional. It's not an additional super attack, but it's a crit too. No additional super attack there. Okay, that's it's all right. I do have the interrupt next turn as well. It's a huge amount of attack, hopefully. Okay. Let's... Okay, so the first attack is the super attack. The first attack is the super attack, so let's go and nullify that super attack. 49.77. Okay, that's really good. There's lots of support here. I am going to activate this. So there's no unit super attack here for this. For this 16. Okay, what to do here? What to do? I don't need key. Grab the key here. Oh, I don't need to use up key. I can save it for next turn. Like to save that, so let's go with these. Nice. Very nice. I did not make a mistake there. I was able to do that correctly. It's really good. Rocket Punch. That was not a crit. Decent damage, though. Crit? No crit. Maybe a crit here? Making it really difficult to win here. It at least is a fourth super attack, but crit, please. If any of the previous ones would have been a crit, this would have been a win already. I can feel it. This is really, really close. I should have the active skill from Cell next turn. Crits again. And a third super attack. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Is it finally done? Is it finally done? I mean, it's possible. No additional super attack. Okay. That's fine, I think. Because I think I have an active skill here that'll do damage. Okay. I do! Goody, goody gumdrops! Greatly raises attack temporarily. Let's do it! Nice! Nice. Like I said, a lot of very heavy RNG. Luckily, the rotations were good here. I was able to survive, and the attacks from the enemy soul were compliant to the RNG that I needed to win. But there you folks have it. That is actually all of the missions done. Surprisingly, easier than I imagined it would be. And there was 3 missions in one here. There was the all extreme types, androids, and android cell saga. All done in one team. I am so surprised. You folks have no idea. Well, that's going to be it for this video, folks. Thank you all so much for watching. Remember, if your rotations are not good, just back out and go right back in. Hopefully, you're able to make it so that there's no RNG on the 3rd turn for the AGL cell because he loses some dodge from the first form. So you're able to use the Ghost Usher from the Tech Androids. Also, the EZA drops in approximately 2 days, if I'm not mistaken. Right? On the 2nd. So, yeah, on Tuesday. That EZA for the Tech Androids drops on Tuesday. Should make things a lot easier. Okay? So hold out for that. And you folks should have, hopefully, a much easier time. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. If you are new here, if you haven't already done so, please do consider subscribing. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Good luck attempting these missions. Remember, you can do these missions separately. There's no obligation to do this all in one shot. But this is a team that can do it in all in one shot. It's just going to take a couple of tries unless you get, of course, the best of luck. Good luck, everyone. And I hope to see you all in the next video. Peace.